I'm Daniel Berlant with the Fire Situation Report, coming to you from one of the many contained fires that firefighters have extinguished over the last month. Still though, 29 major wildfires burning across California, but crews are making good containment on a number of fronts. However, our weather is expected to shift. Let's walk over to our statewide fire map here on our mobile display, and you can see here are the fires that are burning across California. Let's go through some of those fires right off the bat. First, the North Complex in Butte and Plumas County. Crews have been making progress there. There was a little bit of growth, nearly 6,500 acres. This fire now, though, over 258,000 acres in total, 26% containment. Most of the work still being done here on the western side of this fire near Oroville. Of course, this fire doing a significant amount of damage in communities like Berry Creek, just to name one of them. Good, crews making some progress there. This here is the August Complex. This is the largest of all of the fires, not just this year, but also within our state's recorded history. In total, 846,000 acres have burned. Now, crews are slowly making some progress on this, 3% more containment since yesterday, bringing containment up to 28%. But there were 36,000 additional acres burned yesterday. And the concern here is that this fire will continue to push away from I-5, which is right here. Here's Red Bluff. Just to give you an example, here's Willows, continue to push in towards Mendocino counties, Covelo being one of the first communities in Mendocino County that would be threatened as this fire continues to grow. CAL FIRE Incident Management Team here handling the western zone. Another fire, we'll head over to the Central Valley. This is the Creek Fire. Here is Auberry, Oakhurst, Fresno down in here. The Creek Fire grew last couple 24 hours by just about 5,200 acres to just over 202 now thousand acres. It is 8% contained. An additional 2% containment was made yesterday. So still there is a lot of activity here. And just yesterday, south of this fire, really southeast of this fire, a new fire that had ignited last week on the Sierra National Forest. This is the Bullfrog fire. Crews were quickly dispatched here as this fire has started to grow as well. Again, this is just outside of the perimeter itself. Taking a look at the Bay Area, some of the lightning siege fires, crews making real good progress. No growth here on the LNU lightning complex, the SCU lightning complex, the Santa Cruz Mountains. Again, no growth, containment up 1% on both the LNU as well as the CZU. We're getting very close on the SCU lightning complex. Containment, though, being pushed back a few more days, especially as we may see some winds. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Coming back over to our map now. This is San Bernardino County and the El Dorado fire. Here is Yucaipa, the Banning, Beaumont area right in here. Good progress being made on the El Dorado fire. In fact, containment up another 2%, holding at 14,000 acres, 41% contained on this fire. Going down into San Diego County, the Valley Fire, which has been burning just south of Alpine, and zoomed out for a perspective, here's El Cajon, San Diego, a number of the communities along the coast here. Here is the Valley Fire, no growth overnight, 10% containment since yesterday, still holding about 17,000 acres, overall containment at 79%. Let's talk about our weather conditions. While the conditions have been much more favorable, you can see some of our weather temperatures for this week. Temperatures are not going to be too bad. In fact, they are actually going to cool as we get later in the week. Probably by about Wednesday, we'll start to see that cooling trend. By Thursday and Friday, definitely going to see a pretty good reduction in our overall temperatures. However, we are going to potentially see the winds pick up. Because of those winds, Fire Weather Watch and a red flag warning has been issued for several parts of California. Here's a better look at that red flag warning and fire weather map overlaid on the map here. You can see the red flag warning is really for the most northeastern portion of California. That is through today due to gusty winds and low humidity. Though the concern really is a fire weather watch for Monday. Here you can see that fire weather watch stretching down the northern Sierra almost to Lake Tahoe. The Plumas National Forest, again, almost as far down to Highway 99 and Chico. So the concern, obviously, with this fire weather watch for Monday is the North Complex, We do not want to see those winds pick back up over that fire. I'll show you a look at the winds though, and here you can see an idea. When these fires really took off last week, Monday and Tuesday, we were seeing more northerly winds coming down, pushing that fire again, the North Complex off the Plumas down into Butte County. This time we're going to see the winds coming out of the south. So they are bringing cooler temperatures as they come from the ocean. However, they are going to be very gusty, especially when they hit this top portion. You can see 30 to 35 mile an hour gusts up in Susanville. In Chico, 15 to 20. So firefighters definitely on high alert with those wind conditions. So if you live in any of the areas where there's a red flag warning or fire weather watch, of course we ask you take extra precaution because we are so busy, over 16,000 firefighters on the front lines again of 29 major wildfires. We need you to do your part. To learn more, you can visit our website, readyforwildfire.org. That's the latest on the fires burning in California. I'm Daniel Berlant. Please have a fire-safe weekend.